Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. This is episode 13 of our playthrough on the lakes map. We're playing on normal mode with the Folktails and this is our tutorial playthrough. Well, it is our tutorial playthrough but we're less tutorialing and more playing now. So, this area is going to come in as we build stuff, so we're just waiting on planks. We have more trees down here. We are slowly building this. This is slowly being built. We also have a load of excess beavers, so what I'm going to do is straight away I'm going to temporarily put in some more builders huts because why not? Let's just get them doing something good. If they all die, not if they all die, because they're all going to die, that's just how life is. But when we reduce the amount of beavers we have, that will be fine. So I'm going to pop them in there and make that high priority just to give us some extra builders. Now, Jason's comments about the beehives are completely right, so we need to delete these. So you don't want it overlapping the paths. You don't want it overlapping the paths at all. This was silly placements. So what I'm going to come in and do is, so I think it's a 5 range, isn't it? So it's a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 either side, not 5. But you get me. So, where is our demolish tool? So if I go 1, 2, 3, so this will be where the hive is. 1, 2, 3. This will be where the hive is, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then one there, and then maybe we'll just put one at the end. And then if we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, put one there, and if we put one there, so that should be fine. So if we do the same on this side, and there on that side, and then if we put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 there, and maybe if we just put one up here, and then that's going to cover most of it without risking hitting the paths. So let's let them do that. Let's not watch them build. So what I want to do today is I want to talk about how I want to do our dispersed industry. So my idea is that the Folktails wouldn't... Oh, we already got a bad tide. 4 days. That's fine. My idea here is that the Folktails wouldn't necessarily want to have like a big industrial complex. I know that's what we've got right now. But they would like to disperse the industry across the area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these 2 areas to disperse it across. Now I'm not going to go super hardcore like we have in our previous builds and bury all of these power lines as they are just there now, but we're going to bury some of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Ooh, I need double platform. I think we're going to have this as our entry point. We have a zipline station here, so that's fine, and we're going to pop that there, and we're going to have this guy come over here. And we're going to remove all of these. Mark resources of demolition. We might fill this in. I haven't just quite decided yet. So let's let them high prioritize that and get on with that. As for other stuff, yes, we do need to get into bots. I am fully aware we need to get into bots. That may be next episode because I want to sort out our industry over there, and maybe we'll put the bot construction place up here because it's kind of... Oh yeah, you know, I deleted that. Yeah, I deleted all of that stuff. So maybe all these staircases, wonderful staircase we had up here. But I want to kind of keep it away. I want it to be a little bit of a separate thing. I'm not sure how that's going to work with power, but we can work on that. Or what I could do is I could actually build it over this side, couldn't I? Yes, I could build it over this side. That could be fine. Have they built these builders huts? Yes, they have. So we do have the excess builders running around. Well, they built this labour monument well quick as well. I'm really pleased with how this is looking. When the trees have grown, it's going to look extra good. So I can actually delete this now, because we don't need the foresters, do we? And the final touch I did want to do, so we need to unplant the trees. Where is that? So unplanting the trees just allows stuff to grow, so it allows it to spread. I think we discussed this with these pine trees down here where we just let them spread and it looks natural. I've never actually tried it with crops. Obviously it works with bushes, etc. But would it actually work with crops? Like if I was not to harvest the wheat and I decided to, you know, decided I was going to let it just spread, would it spread? Oh, look at that. So this one can't be reached. If I was to delete, so I'm not going to let the enemy be the perfect of good. We are just going to not have that one. You have to kind of be careful when you put the when you put this stuff in, because if you don't, it will just, you won't be able to put the beehives in. So when we come over here to sort this farming out, we will put them in to begin with. So that should be fine there. Oh look, I was one out. I'm not going to cry about that. I'm also one out there. Jesus. I was fine here though. This just is okay. This just isn't good. I mean, fine. It's not about getting everything. It's about getting a fair amount. So that's going to be very upsetting for a lot of people. But you know, I can't live with that. And let's put this in here. And because they've deleted that, they should be able to build these beehives for me. Cool. So I did have one other question on my playthrough, and it was on my playthrough, on the video, and Jason was asking, not Jason, God, sorry guys, it's early morning with me here. NYC was asking when I'm going to build that big metal platform, and I intend to at least make you watch 10 more episodes of me not building that platform. So, and I know you're going to watch it, so tough. That's a joke. Well, kind of a joke. What was I doing over here? I wanted to beautify it a little bit more, didn't I? So I love hedges. Hedges are great. Hedge. That doesn't need to be there. Hedge. And we're just going to hedge this in. And it's going to be nicely broken up by the trees in places. Love that. I just think that's going to look fab. Especially when the trees are grown up. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? Well, I think it does. I haven't even built some of the lodges over here yet. But I think that's going to look great. And there were a few more trees I need to unplant. Yeah, I think this is going to look great. But I would say that because I'm the one building it. So, over here, what have they done? They are just waiting on planks. So let's get all of that taken out. Are you doing this as well? Oh, they are. So, Jason obviously mentioned in previous episodes that it was a lot. It's a lot more efficient to use dirt to do these things. However, we are going to mix and match it because I want to demonstrate permeable floors. So we are probably going to come over with, and it's a little bit easier to build using the the stuff that actually requires, you know, planks, metal stuff, etc. Because you can just plonk it down. You don't need to be close to it. So what we're going to do is, I will probably start to plan this out in a minute. So where is our dirt? Pop that there. Pop that there. And then what we're going to do is I think we are going to except where the dirt ends, which the dirt is going to end here. No, it's not. The dirt is going to end here. And we're going to extend the dirt out as much as we can. So how much is that going to be? That's going to be to there. Yeah, I don't think we can go any further than that. But they should be able to build all of this and come along here. So I should just be able to come along here. So once they put that in, we'll see what this looks like. So have they taken out all of these trees? No, because they haven't got a path to get over here. Good one. So they should be able to look at that. So where do I want my my power line to come in from? So we're going to come in over here. So this is going to involve everyone's favourite piece of equipment, dynamite. So we're going to put dynamite there, and I'm going to bring doubles. So this is There is two ways you can lay power lines like this under. If you've watched my other stuff, you've seen me do the underground tunneling stuff. What we're going to do here is we are going to do. It's kind of how they first built the first London Underground. What we're going to do is we're going to just bury down using the dynamite, and then we'll fill the dirt over the top. So I'm just going to run some paths over. Even if we fill this with stuff. Is stuff the right word? No. We fill this with lines and then we never use them. I'm quite happy and I can live with that. Maybe we actually turn this into a water dump so that we can keep this nice and green. How about that? And we could put a forester on this. Okay, let's think about this. So dirt. Notice how I'm rotating in from the outside so they can work on the bits. Yeah, that's fine. And then they should be able to come and build all of that. Oh, it's actually a bad tide, isn't it? Did this bad tide protection work? We were waiting for them, wasn't we? So yes, A. Cunningham's bad tide defence has worked. It is very good. It saves the tunnelling. I am very impressed. Thank you for that suggestion when you had it previously. So that's going to give them lots to do there. We are quite short on logs. Oh, and I forgot that I need to put a platform in here, didn't I? Otherwise it won't. Yeah, we just won't go across. Dynamite in here. So this is purely because I want to make this nice and pretty and green. It serves no other purpose than that. I like the greenification of the map. We try and do our best to greenify the map however we can. So that is that. What are you doing over here, guys? What jobs are you doing? Oh wow, okay. They are really ripping through this. That's fine, they're allowed to do that. That is all allowed. The dirt is stored up here, isn't it? So yeah, so I mean, I could put a storage on here so they could do it over here, but I mean, I don't really see the point. Let's just let them carry on. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Someone's going to get stuck if they don't watch out. I do not trust you. Why are you just stood around? Don't just stand up. I mean, whatever. It's kind of annoying, isn't it? But yes, look at our lovely community up here. When the trees grow, this is going to be nice. Yeah, nicer. It still is nice. Why is that not gone green? Did I literally? No, that is weird. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Are they doing this? They are not yet. They're probably too busy doing this, aren't they? Which is fine, I did ask them to. So, is this all going to be able to get built? They should be able to build all of that. We just need to give them a couple of days to do it. So, how are we going to get down here? So what were we talking about? We had levees? So what are you? You are sluices. You are also sluices? I swear I put some also sluices somewhere over here. Also sluices are there. So we need to be able to get down here to build them. So I'm not going to put stuff in so that they can do this quickly. It's just gonna be one of them jobs where when they've got nothing else to do, they can run over here and it will just take them an absolute shed load of time. I do want that built though, so that they can actually come over here and plant some of this stuff. So, path. We might have to take out some of these trees. I mean, we're going to have to take out some, unless we just, I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Until we have this blocked, though, there's no point, because the bad water will just continue to flow out of here. Are you putting all of this in? Right, so that's gone in. Detonate. They are not screwing around, are they? They can't reach over here, I assume. They can't reach over there, okay. Oh, are we at the stage where they're just doing it one at a time because they can only do... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that is up to his planting range, excellent. And how long are these going to take to grow? Yeah, it's going to take a while. We could put more lumberjack flags in down here. Everything is here is marked for cutting, isn't it? Yes. Okay. So if you pull them out, we can stick some more lumberjack flags in and we can get some more beavers working. So, I also want this to come over here, so we're probably going to... Well, there's no probably about it. Where's the power lines? So this is going to come over here, which means I'm going to detonate our freshly laid thing. So that will just allow us to get this power line over to here, and I'm guessing we're going to have to do that, because I would like to maybe build up here as well, build a little bit of industry up here as well. We'll see what that looks like. They are really not messing around, aren't they? If I could detonate all of this without like killing them, I probably would. So, but I can't. So, I don't think we can actually place any more dirt here. No, I can't. So this is where we are going to change to the industrial layout. Not industrial. Everything is industrial. To the... What word am I looking for? Words. The engineered solution. So we will put this in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the long boy overhangs, like so. So that is horrendous. Okay, let's delete that. That's upsetting on several levels. See what I did there? Several levels. It's quite early here. So, and then what we're going to do is we're going to levy down the side. Levy, levy, and unlock the impermeable floor. So the impermeable floor prevents water from flowing through it. So when we put that there, water will continue to flow off the end. So we just need to replicate that all the way across here. I know what Jason's saying about this being actually the more resource efficient method of doing things, but this is a educational playthrough, so we will play with both. I'd argue that this can come out now, though. Definitely don't need that in there. How are we getting on? You putting that dirt in? Right, get ready for detonation in a minute. So where do I want? So I'm going to have lumber mill, lumber mill, lumber mill, lumber mill. Yeah. What we're definitely going to have, though, is we're definitely going to have a forester in here. So, forester and a water dump. We're not going to cut these trees down, so it doesn't actually need to be as oppressive as that is, but that's fine. So I perhaps you probably could delete the back too. I could delete that one as well. Water fluid dump. Right. Oh no, this guy's gonna die. Ooh. No, he's not. He's... Oh, look at that, he escaped. So, you can see here, we actually don't need a fluid dump because the water's just going to flow in. But whatever. Maybe what I'll do is no, because the power needs to come through here, doesn't it? So let's start putting this in how I envisage it. So power, and at all of the endpoints, we will have. I mean, we'll just put that in and we'll just run that over the top. I know that's really silly, but that's just how it's going to be. At the endpoints, we're going to have vertical power shafts. So vertical, 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 vertical. I can detonate you as well, safe in the knowledge. I'm not sure. We might have to come up a level to have the power come out so that we don't lose water from our main reservoir. That's the only downside. It's why on one of the mods, I can't remember which mod it is. I think it's the Emberpelts mod. So I've been watching JC. Obviously, you know I watch JC's playthroughs. The Emberpelts mod actually looks really good because it had like the levy, the power levies that you can just put stuff through. So yeah, and when I was playing leaf coats as well, that was actually really useful. I will not pretend it wasn't. So let's put this in. And as you can see, this is quite rapid. They are coming in and putting stuff in. They are not messing around. They are also not messing around doing this now. So I just need to lay that out. I think all of this has been built, hasn't it? Yeah. Are they getting the beehives in? No. Oh, we have one beehive in. I can't believe I messed that up. Oh well. I mean, I can't believe I messed it up. Have you met me? And there we go. That's lovely and nice and green for the beavers to live at. I mean, do you actually? I really like hedges. Like, make it pretty. Oh. Yeah, just make it look pretty. None of this has to be ugly. Oh, they've actually put these in as well now. So realistically, what I can now do is I can open this and say close above 0.5. So that will come through here and keep all of this irrigated. And I'll set it to auto. Come on, get flowing. Let's see if that drains all of our reservoir really badly. So, how much of this do they put in? As much as they can reach. Can't reach that. So this requires me to put in, you guessed it, more dirt. Why are you being weird? So remember, we want to change the way the dirt's orientated so that they're not waiting to build this one until they can build it. So I think, yeah, we have axe. Honestly, some of this is a bit weird. It can be quite hard to place it sometimes. So, come in and build that for me. They are, so that's fine. How are they? Oh, okay, they're running on the platform. No, you're going to get stuck, you gimps. Pause. Put the dirt in first, please. How are you getting on with this? Oh, they are getting on with this at a pace. So you can see, well, you will soon be able to see, once we put the impermeable floor in. Can they not reach this side? It is too far from, oh, okay. That's on me. Need this path to continue down. This is connected to the network, excellent. So, they should be able to come and build these next. And then I can cover all of this. Yeah, well, I think what we're gonna have to do here is we're gonna have to make a bit of an ugly, but we could cover it in dirt. Maybe we'll cover it in dirt. We'll see what this looks like. So power is going to come down again, apparently. And it's going to come all the way along here. except to there. And what we... Oh, it's because I've been putting triples in. Whoops. Actually, that works well, because... Does that lower the... What I will do is I will put in power that goes 1, 2... Actually, I will do 3. And then we'll just jump over the top, and then we'll come over here. So, I hear you say, what are you actually putting in here? So, wood workshops. Lumber mills are going in here. So, we're going to have 1 lumber mill here. 1 lumber mill here. I guess 1 lumber mill can go there. We'll have 1 facing in like that. We're going to have 1 that will be there. 1 that's going to be there. 1 that's going to be there. And maybe we'll come off the side there. I'm not sure. I haven't seen what that's going to look like yet. But, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm also going to replace this. Because I would quite like 1 to be here as well. Pop that up. Yep, that's fine. So, how'd they built this yet? It's still it's too far from the district centre and cannot be reached. Oh, because I haven't connected this up. Come on. I think this is going to look good when it's finished. I really am. So, as you can see here, the water is... Well, it is flowing. I've just got to replicate this now. Shame there's not like a really big copy tool. Because when I do this stuff, I usually screw it up. But I haven't. So that's very good news. Over here. More impermeable floors. So, why are you flowing? You should be turned off. Just turn off. And this should all be green now. Look at this. Love it. Your blockages, we could actually open these up. And then we could put the sluices in. Yeah, we're doing fine on food. Come on, stop being... I know it's quite a way to walk, but, you know, just... I don't know, just get on with it. Ah, back over here. So, are they building this? They should build this. So, how am I gonna get everything over here? So, we're gonna commit ugly, are we? So, I guess we're gonna come down. Power shaft over here. Do I come in? No, I'm going to go up again. I mean, this isn't perfect. If I wasn't doing it for you guys, I'd take a lot more time. Just because. Or do I want it to be? Actually, no. So I want it to stay down at that level. So realistically, I want it to come in here. We just got to figure out how we're going to get over there. Come on, delete. How are they getting on? So is this all powered now? This is all powered now. We have beavers working here now. Yes, we do. How many lumber mills do we have over here? We have, well, we have quite a lot. So some of these will stay over here. And what we're also going to do is we're going to also put some storage in. Oh, we're going to put storage. We'll put little storages in. So we'll put like you know, come and supply me storages. So we'll put that there. Put that there. So that can be 4. Logs, I guess, are set to obtain, prioritised by haulers, and that could be set to planks. Set to supply. And then we just need to put the rest of the dirt in. Which is, where is it? Landscaping tab, you know this. And there we go. Oh no. Yes, I wanted to do that game. That is exactly what I wanted to do. As you can see, this benefits the aesthetic I'm going for massively. So there we go. Hopefully they can come and put that in. So to get them over here, I think we're just going to make them walk through the water. Is that the worst idea I've ever had? I should probably put in another zipline station. And we have another transition there. Maybe we will. I'm tempted to knock this down, but I'm not sure what that looks like. A very inefficient use of resources. But there we go. Get over here and do it. I can't believe they've run over here and built this. I mean, I'm not mad, but... not mad at all. So you can see the impermeable floor, where the impermeable floor stops, it starts to leak through, but all of this has impermeable floor, so this extends this aqueduct out. So, what can I talk to you about randomly while I do this? So yeah, you may have seen the poll. If not, the poll is up saying, would you mind cutting this down to 1 day a week and whiskerwood so that we can start spillage? Or would you rather I cracked on, got this done? We're not rushing anything. Nothing is going to be rushed, I promise. And then we can get on with... I might have to take all of this out, mightn't I? Let's just mark all of that for destruction. Sorry, distraction again. Would you mind if we... what was I saying? So yeah, whiskerwood and this would go down to 1 day a week. We are committed to finishing this. I am not dumping this series. I'm really enjoying it. The comments have been great. I'm glad you appear to be enjoying it. Well, for the most part. We are here for the beaver game, aren't we? Yeah, so let me know what your preference is. I am happy to take it all into account. This is just going to look ugly. There's not a lot I can do about this. And the beauty of this is I could just put this in. I haven't got to mess around with bridges and stuff getting the dirt across. So, like that. I think that's all my brain can take at the moment for putting that in. So let's go have a look at something else quickly. Oh, they are doing this. I missed a bit of dirt apparently. And so I guess we want more lumber mills, don't we? I didn't realise this was going to become such a lumber mill heavy area, but whatever. I can actually be cheeky, and what I can do is I can put that in there. Because I wasn't really going to use that as a spoke, I was going to use that like that. But when we put the dirt on top of that, it'll look fine. So you can come off there, you can come off there, you can come off there. I'm guessing you come off there, round to there. And we're going to put another one in there, so that's going to look like that. Can I delete any of the spaghetti? And then what we're going to do is we're going to plant random trees and we're going to make it look like a forest. I quite like that. Is it space efficient? Is it hell? But you know, it is what it is. Right, so my brain has recovered from that. So, what platforms height do I come in with here? 2? Oh yes, I got that right. Oh, I didn't need to... oh well, I give them something to do, doesn't it? It does give them something to do. Well, it's the first mistake I've made, so... yeah, here's the first mistake I've made. So, we are nearly there. So what does this look like? They're coming in and ripping those out. they'll actually come in and start to build some of this because they'll be able to reach it. Which is quite funny. I could put some stairs up so they could actually work on this concurrently. But, I mean, I'm going to, aren't I? Let's do that in a bit. Let's just get this built first. So if you provide more access, obviously they will be able to work up and build it at the same time, which is good for the beavers. They can just get it done. And there we go. I'm also looking at other suggestions for games. I know what I've just said about, like, I would like to crack on with pressure, but I feel like Mana Lords, we are making good progress, but that's probably, I mean, it's probably got another 5 weeks, so I don't even know why I'm talking about this. Someone at work said that my brain runs at like 1,000,000 miles an hour, and it does, because I'm already thinking, oh, what can I replace Mana Lords on Sundays with? But we haven't even finished it yet, so I'll shut up. But if you do have any suggestions of games you would like to see me play, I'm always happy to take them. Whiskerwood was a suggestion. I am enjoying it. Probably not as much as the Beavers, but it's a different change of pace. So what size platform do I need to come in here? Because this is going to go off the edge. So is it just a 5er? No, it's the 4er. We have loads of signs. I'm not concerned about wasting signs. There we go. So this is where it gets a little bit weird. Yeah, that's fine. Why won't you let me build? Oh, that's the 5, okay. That's the 4. Straight off the edge of the map. So, it's your lucky day, guys. Because actually, let's put the levies in first so I don't, like, get them up to the wrong level. Levy? Not like that. We'll come clean that up in a second. Now this is just going to take time in the background. This is going to take ages to build. It might not take as long as I thought it would, but it will take a lot of time. Because this is a lot of... I think our metal industry is fine. I did want to get this done before we had bots though, because obviously bots take metal to build and I didn't want to scuff our industries too much. How is this? Oh, this is nice. Where is wood? Lumber mill. Nice. So, what do you think of that? What do you think of that? So let's dot a load of trees in. Oh, I've dragged that a bit, but I mean, natural tree growth would look a little bit weird. Couple of maples. And realistically, you're not going to have like a forest of just the quickest growing stuff. You know what I mean? You're going to have the oaks take ages to grow. So really, you're going to have a forest of birches with a few oaks and pines chucked into the mix. So that would be what would actually look like. Right, my brain has recovered. It's quite hard to think at this time in the morning. I mean, I say this time in the morning, it's literally... What time is it? I can't see that. 9 AM. 9 AM on Monday, so yeah. I'd also, if you've made it this far into the video, well done. But also, my talk in the last video about monetization, etc. It's not my intention to push for monetization. I am doing this because I enjoy playing it. I got a little bit carried away because I was like, I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't meant to come across as sanctimonious, I want to be monetized jobby. You know what I mean? It was... I don't know. So, this is going to be spirally. I realise this is going to be an incredibly circuitous route, so I might actually have to put storage in for the building materials. So we're going to put that there. That there. that there, and then can we just go straight up like that? We can. Then if I put this there, we can come across and build on both sides. And perfect. I'm glad this is only 2 wide as well, because on one of my other playthroughs I did a one which was 3 wide, and I had to put stairs so they could get down and build it all in the bottom. It was quite funny. So what do we need? Planks, logs, and metal blocks. Metal blocks. So that is going to take an arse load of time to get down there and do that. But we are building it from 2 locations at the same time. So it should improve things a little bit. How is this coming on? Ah, so he hasn't planted all the trees yet. Can he reach all the trees? Yes, he can. So I need to think about how we get down here. I will put a path in for now. And maybe I'll put a... Yeah, so I'm going to need to be able to come down here to do this anyway, so we'll put that in there now. I'm really pleased with how this is going to look when it's done. I never thought aesthetics in games was one of my strong suits, but here we are. Do you know what? I've decided we are just going to... We're just going to be done with it. Oh no, not down there. We'll clean that up. We are just going to knock all of this down, and then we can have it a bit flatter. And that's just going to take them ages to do. That they are coming already to do this. So there we go, they're building that. And they're building this as well. So this is just going to take an absolute amount of time. Though I am quite impressed by the progress they've already made. How many beavers do we have in the mine? Well, we have loads of excess beavers. Get in the mine, boys. God, we have a lot of excess beavers, don't we? I'm going to delete some of these houses because we don't need this many beavers. Goodbye. 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 And this is going to become our farming area. So when we clean this up, which maybe next time, might not, this is going to become our farming area. Have any of these trees grown up yet? No. I mean, it's fine, but they haven't grown up yet. So it hasn't started to come into its full beauty. I just need to unplant that. Did I not plant any birches? No, I planted all the posh trees, didn't I? That take ages to grow. Okay. I didn't put extra lumberjack flags in, did I? I did everything with good intentions and then never put them in. Could I? Is there a world in which... where is it? Paths. There is a world in which I do this. I'm not sure about flying over the top of the mine, but, you know, whatever. So, production bottleneck is literally the logs. I'm going to unplant all of this now because he has done his job. Oh, he's planted one down here as well. So that's in. So that can be detonated. So power. Yeah, okay. Power, power, power. What we're going to do is we are also going to make this look a little bit less ugly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that there. Let them build that, and then we'll build 2 there, and then it kind of looks like it's built into the cliff. I know in no way is this sufficient. We will come and sort this out and make it a little bit more like over there. I don't know why we need so many planks. Like, I don't know what the issue is. No, I know what the issue is. We're building this monstrosity. Did I? Yeah, you are super high priority. So they should just come and build you now. It's just going to take time. It is just going to take time. And it is just going to... I mean, get that in at least, and at least you can start to put all this dynamite in for me. Oh, I never actually finished putting the stairs in there either. Can we come in with power lines here? Yes, we can. I don't think we actually have to have that fluid dumped, so I'm going to pause it. I'm going to leave it there, but I'm also going to pause it. And you didn't get marked for when planting. Have we actually started chopping any of these down yet? No. Poised and ready to go though. I respect that. Oh, I just realised. This is going to start to spew poo water off this. Maybe when we get here, maybe I pause these ones? Actually, no. Let's not pause those ones. Let's pause these ones so that the poo water can just come through the side here. Yeah, that's a bit of an oversight on my behalf. They are really going for it. I absolutely respect their work ethic. It's better than mine. Did we get all of these put in? Not all of them, almost. And we now have this, so I can put a mini beaver hospital in at some point. It's not going to be right now. I don't think I have the mental strength to think about it. But we will put that in. And look at all of this green. Look at all of this green. Once this goes off the side, we can start to think about putting these dams in. Have it all come down here as well. I mean, it already all does go down there as well. It flows off there. I think we've done a great job of greenifying this map. And bot production facility is definitely going to go over here because I think I can run power around this side. Yeah, okay. So, goals for next episode. Finish this industrial area. Another bad tide. Fantastic. Finish this industrial area. Get them carry on with this, which is just taking an absolute age. I mean, it's not taking an absolute age, is it? I've just given them a big project to do, and they're just taking as long as they're taking to do it because of production bottlenecks, essentially. I did want to take these out, these wood workshops out, but I'm not taking them out. Not wood workshops. I always mix that up. Lumber mills out, but I'm not going to do that. Well, we've still got this. Still doing this large project. I think this is the largest project we'll do. What else we got? So we have the Fountain of Joy. I'm not too concerned about how much that takes. And then we have the Earth Recultivator, which, you know, is a big boy. We may have to up some of our production chains for that. But I don't think it's going to be insurmountable in the slightest. It will not be insurmountable in the slightest. They are taking some of this is taking a little bit of time. Especially considering the treated planks I thought would be the thing they wouldn't struggle to get, but they are absolutely soldiering on with this. And I'm going to leave the scaffolding up after this because I'm a big fan of, well, It depends. I'm a big fan of putting it up there, you know, showing how the beavers got up there. I don't want to take it away. Especially where if we do a colony review of this one, I would like to continue to be able to talk about it. Okay, no, this block has to be high priority. This staircase has to be high priority. Don't start building the other stuff. Because someone's going to get stuck and I'm going to get annoyed. We will call the episode here, but I just want to make sure no one gets stuck here because this is a point of peril. Yeah, it happened. It happened. Right, let's pause it. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there, alright. Somebody come build this. Somebody come finish this. Fine, okay. That is fine. When you've been playing Timberborn too long, you know exactly when the beavers are going to screw up. So yeah, they can't build backwards because they can't build up here. But that should be covered and then, yeah. That's going to be fine. And did they actually come over here and do this? They did. They're starting to put my dynamite in for me. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed what I'm going for, the aesthetic. I hope you're learning things. Any more questions, including large metal platforms, please continue to put them in the comments. And if you enjoyed it, hit like and subscribe. And I will see you next time.